What's up, guys? Welcome back to Kendrick Motorsports. I'm Sam, and today is just a shop day. I'm finally able to get back into the shop. Been busy the last couple weeks, so we're gonna take a walk over, check some things out. I want to check back on the Neon, see how that's doing. I hope fire didn't hurt it too bad, so we gotta check into that. And then I'm gonna work on my four-wheeler a little bit. Got around some new brake lines. Get it ready for new rear end bearings that are coming in this week, so we can put that on, so those will be ready for the 4th of July. And then yeah, maybe just tinker with the carts. We'll see how much time we have. But yeah, so stick around. All right, so got the Neon opened up, and if you remember last time, there was a little bit of a fire in the engine bay when we were here. So let me just show you what's going on in here. So if you look back in there, you can see the catalytic converter. That's the exhaust manifold, and just some random wires and cables right there. And that is your coolant overflow, which is now burnt and melted. Not exactly ideal, but I think for what we plan on doing with it, I think that's going to be okay. I'm not really going to dive into it a whole lot today, because it does fire back up. Well, actually, let's do that. Let's make sure it fires back up. Oh. Alright, so well, it runs like garbage, but it runs. So, ooh, that's a new development. The radio works. I have no way of, oh, actually I do. I was gonna say I have no way of testing if it actually works or not, but there are some little speakers on the dash that in theory should still work. Let me go to a radio station that I know is a radio station. Nothing, but that's okay. Check this out. And we've got this cool little flippy doohickey from docking an old school iPhone. Weird. Sorry about the weed whacking in the background. Dad's helping me clean up the shop. But we have a lot of lights. Airbag and brake are my favorite at this point. I don't know what's going on there, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. It'll send. Yeah. So I think there's some wires actually sitting on the exhaust manifold, or something is sitting on the exhaust manifold. We should probably address that before we go too far. That'll be another day. All right, now for the real reason that we are over here today. Now I have to put these brake lines on. This is my rear brake. This is going to be, they're both for the rear, but this one here is for the front brake line, front brake cable. But yeah, so I'm gonna get to doing that. Alright, so we got the cables all run through the chassis of the quad, the two different cables. We got the fronts hooked up to them, so it's hooked up to the handlebars and the foot brake now. I left it undone in the back because we have to do the bearings still when those come in, so it's going to have to come off anyways, but they all look like they're going to line up. And yeah. So this thing should be able to stop now. Now I am going to put the back fenders on and all that kind of thing. So it's all ready to go, and as soon as we get those bearings, we can put them in and get right to it. But the storage is almost up in this camera, so... Oh my! Alright, so we are back. I got all the plastics put back on for the most part. I still have to put a couple bolts back in, but it's getting later than I realized. So I just want to show it to you guys. It has not looked like this in almost a year. I think last August, it's June now. Last August, I took the back fenders off to repair the back rack and everything that got in, or that got bent in the accident. And so now that piece right there is the only part that is still really broken from the accident, and I'm not really going to fix. When I wrecked, this back corner of the plastics here was actually bent into the tire, so in the somersaulting and flipping, it somehow landed on that back corner, I assume. But other than that, it looks good. I fired it up for the first time since February. Finally, it was low on gas, so put some gas in it and some seafoam. I run seafoam in everything, and I love it. For now, I think I'm gonna go home and go to bed. But that is today's update. I'm glad we got that done. But that's it for today. Please subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll catch you on the next one.